Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
Getting down fresh out, we do it over here. I've talked about it before on my personal channel, Big Herc 916, and I think I talked about it on here too in regards to the border and the purge, the reset that's going on with all the military age men coming across the border, this whole invasion, this corporate takeover. And corporate, I mean in the United States of America, the corporation, and how they've already forfeited the American people through their labor, through their taxes, through all their resources, and they forfeited them to corporate interests. They don't give a damn. And the people that are coming over right now, they don't give a damn. You see what's going on in Chicago. You see what's going on in New York. You see what's going on in California. And it should be upsetting to a lot of people. But people try to put their head in a hole and act like they don't hear it or don't see it until it impacts them. Well, for the young girls who got caught up in this situation, I wonder what their family...
And the gang members said they wanted to offer the beast a soul. Police say Hernandez Rivera and Alvarez Flores killed the girl execution style. Killers confessed to the crime after they were arrested. 22-year-old Miguel Alvarez Flores, there you see on the left, and 18-year-old Diego Hernandez Rivera on the right appeared in court this week. Now, according to HPD, most MS-13 gang members are in this country illegally, and these two murder suspects could be as well. Police say they have reported the two to Homeland Security. Now, an investigator told us this morning that officers found evidence in the apartment where these gang members were keeping underage girls that led police to believe there was some sort of satanic ritual activity happening there. Now, HPD says there were 3 underage girls in the apartment of the murder suspects, a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old who was murdered, and then a 16-year-old girl. Police say the 14-year-old told detectives she was kidnapped, drugged, and sexually assaulted by members of the MS-13 gang. Now, the 14-year-old also reportedly told investigators she was moved from one apartment to another, forced into consuming drugs and alcohol, then at one point was held down as Alvarez Flores tattooed the image of the Grim Reaper on her body from her knee down to her foot. This girl also told police the 15-year-old at the apartment was a girl named Genesis.
It's a spiritual war. And I wasn't lying. There's demons coming over here. I've seen demons, literally, in prison. Human constructs, but demon souls, evil, dark, don't care about life, don't care about anybody but themselves, and they're very low frequency. See, a lot of you, because you're so caught up in what's going on, you're not tuned into the vibrations of what's really happening. Everything works off of vibration. That a vibration attracts a certain energy. And if they can get the majority of the population to be on a certain vibration, it allows more negative energies to enter our dimension. Basically like opening up portals. And the more portals that are open, the more this spiritual war is favorable to them because of the dark energy. Fortunately, I was able to pull myself out of the dark vibration I was on to see what the real plan, the real agenda was for those who control a lot of these narratives that you don't even know is being executed. And I was able to reflect back on some of my moral values my grandmother taught me, as a Christian woman, and find my base, find my truth, and see that I had a greater purpose. But there are people that I've crossed paths with in prison that if you see them on the street, go get your strap, go get your sword, protect your family. I'm not saying everybody coming across here are evil, but there are a lot of dark entities crossing into this particular realm of the world, and they're preparing for battle. So you better prepare for battle. Prepare for battle spiritually, prepare for battle mentally, prepare for battle physically. The customs and culture of a lot of these people coming from other parts of the world are not the same as what we have here. And call it what you want, but there's no process of vetting out who has good intentions, who has evil intentions, because they're being flooded right now at the border. Flooded. Now, how are you going to get all these people out of here? They're not seeking asylum. They're coming over here to tear shit up, take the benefits, and when the benefits run out, what do barbarians do? What do people do that feel that they've got no other resource or outlet? They start taking for what's available to them. This is not a joke, man. I'm not, demonizing anybody, but there are demons. And it ain't like these are families coming over here. There are a lot of males that are coming over here getting what they can get, and then they're going to start taking some shit. And they're going to get their wig split. They're going to get their wig split big time. And you're going to see it shifting. You're going to see them coming in the neighborhoods. You're going to see it on the streets first. It always starts, trying to get in on the criminal activity. That shit don't work. And then they go to the prisons, and then they start getting in shit in there, and it starts shifting the political structure of the prisons and all this stuff. I'm telling you, this shit, it's a cycle, and they know because they've done it in jails, they've done it in prisons, they've done it when, they've invaded other countries. They know how the system works. You flood, you change a certain narrative, and this news article should be a wake-up call to a lot of you guys. Just looking around and seeing that satanic rituals, drugging young girls, kidnapping. There's a lot more other stuff going on, but these aren't the award-winning citizens that are coming over here to uphold the nation. These people are coming over here to put in work, and it ain't gonna be the kind of work you thinking to, work at Burger King and Walmart. People are like, well, they're coming over here, the jobs you don't want. Nah, man, look, man, they miss me with that shit. Some of these people are coming over here with bad intentions. They never intended to come over here and be productive. Yeah, some did, and I've met some great people. I met some guys that came over here illegally, got citizenship. Now they got multi-million-dollar businesses. Great people. I got a lot of Mexican homies come over here. Family initially came over, and now they're doing great. But these people aren't over here to do that. Wake up. You know what I mean? Smell the coffee. A lot of people get mad, and they actually, they live over here, but they're anti-American. Get the F out. You don't like America? Get out. Get the hell out. Go to somewhere else. Go to Iran. Go to Afghanistan. Go to Ukraine. Go somewhere else. You don't like it over here. You talk all that shit. America this. Get out. We don't need you over here. If you're not going to stand and want to protect your family, stand with your neighbors, stand with your community, man, get out of here, man. Plain and simple. You don't like it? It's so bad. It's so this and that. Well, go somewhere else and talk your shit. March your shit. Talk your shit. Dye your hair. Jump up and down. Do what you want to do. But leave and go over there and do that same shit and see how long it lasts, man. See how long it lasts. Go to these countries where these people are leaving and go do that same shit and see what happens. We're fortunate that we have the Bill of Rights, that we have a Constitution, that we have certain sovereignty that we were inherently born with within our God-given rights, and in addition to the states. You know, we're lucky we have a structure that protects us. But you go to other places, man, shit. Hey, you mess with some kids, man, it's a public stoning. Public stoning. They're not messing around. Castration. Yeah, they set an example, put down a demo. Maybe they need to start putting down some demos over here so these people realize they can't come over here and get away with this bullshit. You put down some demos, man, shit, I bet you they scared them straight. Go to FreshOutSeries.com, pick up some merch, leave a comment, share the channel. Let me know what you think about this. And if you think that because of how people see the United States of America right now, they're thinking it's gravy to come over here and act a fool and think nothing's going to happen to them. And they don't care about the families and the people over here who have a certain value system, because you know, there's no consequence to their actions. Let me know what you guys think. Fresh out.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in.
But smelly ball sack and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said, wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at FreshOutSeries.com.